Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Multrap here. Game 4 of MST Group 1 of the 2009 MSL Season 2. Coming at you here with Much versus Fantasy. One of these two guys is going to be knocked out of the MSL at the end of this game. And I hate to say it, but it's probably going to be Much. Fantasy's been a very strong player as of late. And Much is just kind of trying to get back into his groove these days. And I was hoping he'd, be able to, it's kind of not the most difficult MST group. And I was hoping he might be able to skate out. But, Fantasy went and had to go and screw up his first game and go to the losers match. So Much has to face him in the losers match, unfortunately, here. So yeah, the loser of this game is going to be eliminated. We'll have to wait another season to try again at the MSL. I believe Fantasy is in the OSL as well, so if he does get eliminated, he'll still have that. But, anyway. Yeah, I wanted to make a little bit of an explanation, by the way. Like the last video I put out, someone was like, Moltrap, you're alive? Yeah, I haven't been able to commentate much recently because, I was going to say my sleep schedule's been weird, but I haven't had a sleep schedule. I've been sleeping at completely random times. It's kind of weird. Like, literally, no schedule at all. I guess a little bit of a schedule. Well, no, not really. That's been pretty random. Sometimes I'll go to sleep at 4 p.m. And sometimes I'll sleep till 4 a.m. And it'll be 2 a.m. or something. It'll be night sleep, or I guess till midnight would be 8 hours. And sometimes I'll go to sleep at 4 p.m. and wake up like it was a nap at 7:30 p.m. like I did the day before yesterday. And then sometimes I'll go to sleep at midnight and sleep till 8, like a normal night's sleep, like I did last night. And sometimes it's just, absolutely random times. Sometimes I go to sleep at 10 in the morning and sleep all day. It's been really weird. Anyway, so the problem with that is that then I've been, awake a lot at night when my roommate is asleep and I don't want to be yelling at my computer when that's happening. And I've done a couple little whisper commentaries, but it's not as fun when I can't yell and scream at my computer. Because what is fun is StarCraft if you can't hoot and holler, right? Much is going to scout Fantasy right off. It looks like Fantasy's also going to scout Much right off. Much a little bit late to do anything about taking his gas or anything like that. Now, if Much wants to put on an early pressure, though, he's going to have the opportunity since this map is it's Byzantium again, and it's difficult to to try to block. You basically can't block off your ramp. So Zealots can just run down the ramp, and we're seeing Fantasy has to set up his buildings in an interesting way inside of his base instead, in case there was any Zealots. It doesn't look like Much is going to go for any of that stuff, though. He's probably going to go for what looks like a 10-15 gate build, where you go with the gateway, the range, another gateway, and then you can get a couple Dragoons out very quickly. And this is pretty much the standard response to that, is to get a bunker and then try and repair the bunker until you have time to get a tank out. Or oftentimes it's not a bunker, but you'll see if they have a door blocked off, then they'll have to repair the supply depot until the tank comes out, stuff like that. So Fantasy looks like he's setting up for one fact at the command center. Maybe, wait, is he already building the command center? I don't see the command center anymore. He's put SCVs back on gas. I thought he had reduced his SCVs on gas. He may have reduced it just to 2, and he may have kept it on 2. I'm not sure what that was all about. Maybe he was trying to make sure he had enough money for a bunker. I don't know what's going on here. Weirdness. And Much with the Citadel of a Dune. Much has, oh wow, and he stopped probe production. He's going all out here. He's cut probes, which means he's not going to go for an expansion. He's going to go straight for DTs as quickly as possible. He's going to cover with some ranged goons. He's got the range upgrading, and then he's going to try and get DTs out as quick as possible. And he could pull this off if, it depends on what he's upgrading. If he's upgrading, there's a starport going down, which is interesting. I guess, I'm not sure exactly what the point of that is. I mean, well, obviously there are several points that he could have, but I mean, is he going for a quick? He might be going for a quick vulture drop. And if he is going for a quick vulture drop, he may be upgrading mines right now. which would be bad for Much because then he could just place a bunch of mines around. That would stop the Dark Templars, rather. But he's not going to have turrets. He's not going to have a comsat. He's only going to be able to defend with mines. At the very, very, that's all he's going to have to deal with these Dark Templars. So it's going to be really difficult for him to defend with this. He's not even getting an engineering bay up right now, which is a little weird. It looks like he might be setting up for, I can't see if he got that expansion. No, he doesn't have an expansion yet either. So he probably is going for some kind of a quick vulture drop. And it may come down to some kind of a race of who can do the most damage with their drop. But Much is pretty much all in on this right now. And so he is, and stopping that SCV from getting in. If that SCV had gone in, that would have been horrible. He would have been able to spot it. He would have had several more seconds to respond before the Dark Templars come out. Dark Templar are producing right now. They are on their way, and he still has nothing at all for detection. The SCV is going in. Oh, is the SCV going to get in? Is it going to get past? No, the SCV goes down. He did see, though, that there was no expansion there.